The courtroom buzzed with a tightly coiled electricity. Murmurs rippled through the air as lawyers shuffled papers and Judge Ramirez took her seat in the third row. Samantha Vega, a first-class petty officer in the U.S. Navy, sat motionless, a statue carved from resolve. No military uniform. No tactical boots. Just a tailored charcoal blazer and a court-issued ID clipped neatly to her chest. Her hair was pulled into a sharp bun, her posture ramrod straight, hands resting on her knees, fingers precisely interlaced. She wasn't there to be noticed, but she never went unseen. A few feet away, her younger brother Marcus, 21, sat at the defendant's table. Too thin. Dark circles beneath his eyes hinted at sleepless nights. He tried to appear calm, but his gaze kept flicking toward Samantha. Each time she gave him a small nod, a silent message, "I'm here. I've got you." Across from them, Officer Bradley Kessler occupied his chair with palpable arrogance. Arms crossed, chest puffed, the faintest smirk playing on his lips. Samantha had seen men like him before, different uniforms, different countries, but the same air of untouchable authority. The gavel cracked. Case number 5872B, the state versus Marcus Vega, Judge Ramirez announced. Marcus stood, the chains on his wrists clinking, a cold echo of injustice. His public defender, worn and tired, rose to address the court. "Your Honor, we call Samantha Vega to the stand." A murmur rolled through the gallery. Samantha rose. Each step deliberate, controlled. The young bailiff instinctively stepped back as Samantha passed, as if her presence had a gravity of its own. She took the oath, her voice calm, unwavering. "Please state your name for the record." Samantha Vega. First-class petty officer, U.S. Navy SEAL Team 4. The air seemed to freeze. "Why are you here today?" the defender asked. "To testify on behalf of my brother." "Was Marcus involved in the alleged robbery on March 11th? "No. He was with me in my apartment. He was on leave." "Do you have proof?" "Yes. Flight records. Building security footage. A neighbor who saw us at 10 p.m., when Marcus brought me a welcome home casserole." Someone in the gallery chuckled. Judge Ramirez's brow lifted slightly. Kessler shifted uncomfortably in his seat. The prosecutor approached, tie perfectly straight. "Ms. Vega, you were trained in hand-to-hand combat, firearms, tactical evasion?" "Yes." "Would you lie under oath to protect your family?" "No. And I haven't lied." "How do we know your brother didn't slip out that night?" "You don't," she said evenly. "But the burden of proof is yours, not mine." Kessler scoffed. Samantha turned her head just enough to glance at him. Calm, sharp, assessing. Nothing further. She stepped down, heels clicking softly. And then it happened. Kessler stood, moved toward her, and jabbed his elbow into her side. Quick. Deliberate. Not an accident. Gasps filled the room. "Hey!" the bailiff shouted. Samantha didn't flinch. Didn't step back. She simply looked at him, expression steady, eyes like a drawn blade. "What did you just do?" Judge Ramirez demanded. "Accident?" Kessler shrugged. "Permission to speak freely?" Samantha asked. The judge nodded. "I've jumped from planes over war zones. Been 20 feet from live explosions. Buried friends. But never, not once, have I been assaulted inside a courthouse." The room went silent. "Your Honor, I request Officer Kessler be removed until my testimony is complete." The gavel fell. "Bailiff, escort him out." As he passed her, Kessler leaned in. "This isn't over." Without turning her head, she replied softly, "Neither is the war." Outside, Marcus sat on a bench, still weighted by invisible chains. "They want me to take a deal. Years in prison. Felony record. Just to make it go away." "Did you do it?" Samantha asked. "Of course not." "Then don't you dare wish for it to go away when you've done nothing wrong." A man in a gray suit approached. "Agent Rios," he greeted. "David," she replied. "I heard what happened in there. Kessler's already filed a complaint saying you threatened him." Samantha gave a dry laugh. "He hit me." "I know. But the recordings are being scrubbed as we speak." Her jaw tightened. "That's obstruction." "That's Tuesday," Rios muttered. He explained Kessler's history, 6 excessive force complaints, all dismissed. Victims who vanished or changed their stories. "We need proof," Samantha said. She scribbled a name, Terrence Cole, Marcus's friend, also arrested by Kessler. "Find him." "And you?" David asked. "I'm going to get his attention." That night, she cracked into restricted servers using her still active military clearance. Buried deep in a poorly secured directory, she found it, Body cam logs tampered with falsified reports, and the unedited courthouse video. Kessler's elbow. His smirk. Her composure. She saved it all to a hard drive. They'll come for you, Marcus warned. Let them. The next morning, Samantha met with Lydia Cross, a journalist with a reputation for publishing dangerous truths. This is solid, Lydia said. Want to stream it live? Yes, Samantha replied. I want them to feel the walls closing in. At 7:03 a.m., the video went public. It exploded online, hitting Capitol Hill by noon. That night, 3 masked men broke into Samantha's apartment. She met them head-on, disarming the first, dropping the second, snapping the third's wrist. Tell your bosses I've survived worse, she said as they fled. When the trial resumed, the prosecutor, a new face, announced all charges against Marcus were dropped. The gavel fell. Outside, Samantha faced reporters. You saw the truth. Now it's time for accountability. News of Kessler's arrest and a broader investigation spread within hours. That night, on her balcony, coffee mug in hand, she looked over the city. Marcus finally ate without tension in his shoulders. The fight wasn't over. But something had shifted. This victory wasn't just for her brother, it was for everyone who never had cameras, lawyers, or SEAL sisters.